I had changed my lipstick. But yeah, y'all. This is to my fellow twin flames, to my fellow divine feminines, divine masculines. Um what I learned from being on this twin flame journey, I learned to really focus on myself and to put all that energy time back into myself. And just being on this twin flame journey, it awakens you to like seeing a whole new life, a whole new perspective, and how you process things, to a whole new mindset. And I noticed that with me being on my spiritual journey, my twin flame journey, I have always put others before me. I have always suppressed my feelings, my needs, and my wants to make sure that the other person is good, or to make sure people are good, to make sure that that person needs are met. My mom, my brother, my cousins, my partner, whoever I'm dealing with at the time, I have always put energy into other people and not put energy into myself. And that's another reason why I was always tired all the time. I was always tired. I didn't have no energy. And the reason why I didn't have any energy, because I was so used to giving my energy away to different people. And there's multiple ways you can give your energy away. You give your energy away through sex. You can give your energy away just by being in a person's presence. It's like just different types of ways you can just give your energy away. And I just noticed that I was just willingly handing over my energy to different people. And since I am a divine being, I radiate good energy regardless. I'm going to have good energy regardless. However, in the past, since I didn't know how great I was, and I didn't know who I am as a person, as a spiritual person, as a human being, I was just so ignorant to self-love, self-reliant, self-acceptance. You know, I was just so ignorant and just so oblivious to self, to where I was just giving my energy, my powers away to people, to low vibrational, just low down, dirty people. And these people that I was always giving my energy away to, I was always seeking validation from them, not realizing that I'm the chosen one. I'm the special one. I'm, you know. I mean, I can laugh at it now, but it's just so crazy how we internalize comments from people that are doing less than us. And it doesn't have to do with anything material, or if a person has more material or more money. It's about their soul, their mental, their mind. You know, they can be poor in spirit, poor in their mindset, poor in heart, and it was like I was just so used to seeking validation from all these just low vibrational, ignorant type of people that don't have a relationship with the universe, that don't understand the universe, that don't understand our ancestors, spirit guides, and things like that. And it was like I was just so used to just giving my energy away, to where I was tired. I felt selfless, restless. I just felt low of myself. And look at me now. I'm feeling energized. I look healthy. I'm happy, and that's because I don't give my energy away to people. I don't be around stupid, low vibrational people that I can't learn nothing from, people that's just so negative all the time. And I just noticed that when I used to be around these people, I used to behave like them. So it was like I was taking on their characteristics. And the reason why it never worked out for me, because I was living a life that wasn't for me any fucking ways. Like, I'm a, like I said, I'm a spiritual being. I am a divine person. I'm not like the people that I was trying to be, but it was unconscious. Like I wasn't aware of what I was doing and what I was allowing people to do to me. But I'm saying that to say that being on this spiritual journey has opened my eyes to where I was just living a lie. I was being my authentic self. And I just feel like since I was being whatever, since I wasn't being my authentic self, that's why I wasn't really prospering much in my life. And now that I have this new awakening within myself, I know who I am. I am a spiritual being. I am a divine feminine. I am a teacher. I am a healer. I am an advocator. A counselor. I help people. I know my purpose in life, but it's like at first I didn't even know my purpose in life because it was like the people that I was just hanging around and just their energies. It was just very dark. I was just around like a lot of dark people that were lost and didn't have no intentions on changing their lives so they can be better, just so they can just have a whole new outlook on life. And that's how I was before I came on my spiritual journey. I'm telling y'all, I was just the walking dead, just like the rest of these people, but it's like now, just being on this spiritual journey, I'm just more aware and I'm just stepping into like a higher consciousness to where I have confidence to where I can make videos and talk about my experience to help the next person, or so people won't be embarrassed or look down on themselves. And don't ever look down on yourself, because we all are human and we all go through things in life, and the things we go through, it helps us become the people that we are today. And you know what, this is funny. It's not funny, but I want to share this. And it goes back to having a higher consciousness. I look at myself as like, I look at my life as the Stark children, the Starks on the Game of Thrones. They all went through some fucked up shit in their lives, but they all ended up being something great. And then on top of them being something great, the Stark family ended up winning the Game of Thrones in the end. However, let me tell you this. So, Game of Thrones, Jon Snow was a bastard. He didn't know who his dad was. His uncle, Ned Stark, took him in, and they kept it a secret that really, Jon Snow, his dad was the fucking the king of the seven kingdoms, but this was a secret kept from Jon. He wasn't supposed to know his true identity. Like, that's how I look at myself. Okay, but anyways, back to what I'm trying to say. So, Game of Thrones. Jon Snow was a bastard, even though he really wasn't a bastard, but this is how people portrayed him, and this is what he thought of himself. He thought he was a bastard. He thought he wasn't good enough. He ended up going to the Night's Watch. Once he got to the Night's Watch, the men that were like the black sheep of their families, or men that were like beta males, or men that were like, I guess, emasculated, they were all like sent off to the Night's Watch. And men that were bastards, they were all like sent to the Night's Watch, like the outcasts. So the outcasts of all these kingdoms, these seven kingdoms, whatever, they all went to the Night's Watch. And from there, being on the Night's Watch, it helps build their confidence, their strength, and stuff like that. So Jon Snow died. He got stabbed to death but he came back from the dead. They brought him back from the dead, and when he came back from the dead, he ended up like fighting in the battle of the bastards, and he won that battle. The thing is, Jon Snow, he was a little man, but he had the biggest heart. He was just so motherfucking courageous. Like, Jon Snow didn't give a fuck. The nigga Jon Snow would slay a dragon if he had to. What he did when he was going toe to toe with the dead dragon, the one that the Night King took from Daenerys, Jon Snow was ready to slay a dragon. Like, he had so much courage. He was so brave, so strong. He wasn't afraid of nothing. And the thing is, he had a rough childhood, from being a bastard, being the black sheep, being sent off to the Night's Watch, dying and coming back from the dead, and then the motherfucker, he was even trying to go after the Night King. But I'm saying this to say, like, Jon ended up being something great, and towards the end of the show, he ended up being like the king of the wildlings. So the wildlings ended up being so before Jon was exiled and he was named king of the wildlings, he became king of the north. So the point I'm trying to make is, he was a bastard. He thought he wasn't good enough. The nigga got sent off to the Night's Watch, where all the bastards, the beta males, the men that are not good enough, or the black sheep, got sent to the Night's Watch. He died. Then he came back to life. He fought in so many battles. Okay. Then he became the king of the motherfucking north. Then he went from riding on dragons, trying to go after the Night King. Everybody was scared of the Night King, not Jon Snow. And he was the smallest one out of everybody, okay? He had so much courage, but I'm saying this because he became something great. Arya, pretty much, her parents, Ned Stark and the other lady, her mama, they both died. So it was like the Stark kids were left on their own. They are children. They were left on their own because their parents had bravery, courageous. Ned Stark, he had honor. He stood for something, and he died for what he stood for too. But the thing is, it left all the kids to defend for themselves, and all the kids had a rough childhood. Arya, she witnessed them cutting her daddy head off. She witnessed her mom and her brother getting slaughtered at the Red Wedding. And then she ended up meeting, this is her when she was a kid. She met the man of many faces, okay? When she met the man of many faces, he trained her. He taught her how to fight. He taught her how to, like, become different people and transform into different people. That's how Arya, whatever her damn name is, she ended up killing the Night King. Everybody is scared of the Night King, okay? But the Stark kids, they all, Doc, I'm getting passionate about this because that's how I look at myself. Like, I had a rough childhood, a rough upbringing, but now since I'm on my spiritual journey and I'm stepping into a higher consciousness, I'm like stepping into greatness. Bam, simple. That's how I'm looking at it. Period. Bran Stark. The nigga got pushed out of a window. He was ended up being handicapped. He could never walk again. And guess what? He ended up being the king of the whole 7 kingdoms at the end, okay? So anyways, the Stark kids, they all been through some shit, but they ended up being something great. And that's what being on this spiritual journey and being a twin flame has taught me, is just focusing on myself, putting my energy back into myself, just knowing that I went through those life lessons to build me to how I got here. And I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I feel good. all the people that were not in my highest good, I cut them loose. Cut those people loose. If you on a spiritual journey, twin flame journey, or you don't even have to be on a journey, you just know that people that's mistreating you, that's making you feel bad about yourself, or you feel bad about yourself when you be around these people, that's not who you supposed to be around with. Let those people go. And like I said, I had to let all these people, being on the spiritual journey, you're going to have to sacrifice some shit. Just like the Stark kids, they all sacrificed, they all went through all types of trials and tribulations in their lives. Even Jon Snow came back from the fucking dead. He got stabbed to death by his own brothers from the Night's Watch. Okay, they all were supposed to be one big happy family because they all come from like being ostracized or being the black sheep of all their families, but they all turned on him. They stabbed him to death. He still came back from the dead, still ended up being king of the North. But anyways, I could just talk about Game of Thrones or whatever, but that's how I look at myself. And being on this spiritual journey, that's how you should look at yourself as well. Look at your past experiences as just you going through those experiences to make you who the person that you are today, which is a strong, courageous, fearless type of individual. Okay? But yeah, that's what I learned about being on this twin flame journey. Just keeping my energy to myself, watching who I hang around with, focusing on myself, putting my energy into myself. Yeah, man, that's all I gotta say for this video. Thank you. Bye-bye.